Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, July 2nd, 2018, and the U.S. stock market is closed. We got July off to a crappy start today with more indecisive market action. You can see here what happened with the Dow. It gapped way down this morning, but basically put in its low the first 15 minutes, and then it zigged and zagged around, but ended up rallying and actually going positive for the day, up 35 points officially on the day. This had two negative effects. We had 8 positions coming in. They were negative on Friday, negative about $3,500. But with this gap down, by the time we got out of those positions, they were negative $9,000 on our closed out. So that was bad. And then this big drop on the open ended up getting us long TVIX, which of course is a short on the overall market. And then, of course, you know what happens here. It starts to rally, and that TVIX trade goes really bad. So we ended up with two new positions, none positive and two negative. But the TVIX trade, which I'll show you in a second, was the really bad one. So we're ended up almost negative $5,000 on just two positions going into tomorrow. So chalk that up as being a really crappy day. Not the way I wanted to see July start out, but it happens. We'll just have to deal with it. Uh, you know, this market is so frustrating. It's unbelievable. It just does not really want to decide what it's going to do. And probably, it could open up tomorrow and then go negative again. Uh, I really have no idea. It just is zigzagging around. It makes it very difficult to trade. It's a small wonder we managed to turn a profit for last month, but we did. And I am not the one to say we won't turn a profit in July, but today was a bad start for that. I will show you, let me show you that TVIX trade, which is basically a mirror image of the Dow. Uh, Again, this is a short on the overall market, so it gaps up as the Dow gaps down on the open. We get in here just as soon as we can, and then it slides all day, and we end up negative about $5,000 on the close, and God knows what will happen tomorrow. So that's what really pulled us down on our open trade. The other position was pretty much neutral. Uh, we did have one good trade, but one just isn't good enough. This is ARQL, Arcule Incorporated, and we had bought this on Friday. Gapped up, we buy the gaps. It closed with a small profit on Friday, but then moved very strongly this morning. And we were going to hold it, and then it started backing off, so we got out there. But we still got out with $3,600 positive closed out trade in Arcule Incorporated. But of course, that was not enough to offset rather massive losses on our other 7 positions or so. So That's the best we could do. Anyway, bad day. We'll just hope for the better tomorrow. This is Trader Bob signing off. I will be back here tomorrow on Tuesday.